It looks like mages just got a fucking stun, boys. Holy shit. New PvP talent, Snowdrift. Summons a strong blizzard that surrounds you for 6 seconds. That slows enemies by 70%. And deals frost damage every 1 second. Enemies that are caught in your snowdrift for 3 seconds consecutively become frozen in ice, stunned for oh my gosh! Yes! Mages have a stun, dude! I'm so happy, man! Oh! Am I dreaming? Someone pinch me. Oh my gosh, this is all I ever wanted. It's a close range stun. It's gonna be hard to trap people in it, but it's a stun. It's a stun. It's not the stun I wanted. It's not the stun we asked for, but it's a stun. It's still not as good as what we wanted, because like let's be honest, how are people gonna be in the ability for 3 seconds without pressing like Cloak of Shadows, Blink, Sprint, Vanish, Freedom, you know, this and that? So DB, Ring, Snowdrift. Huh. I mean, I guess it's nice having a stun. I mean, I guess that kind of works. I mean, we do have a stun now, and you can burst in the stun. I mean, that's not bad. All right, so basically I can like poly, ring, snowdrift, doesn't break it, orb, lance. I mean it feels decent. It's just like seems really hard to get it off. You can ice nova into snowdrift. I didn't even choose ice nova. Oh, wait, that's actually kind of smart because Ice Nova doesn't break on damage, right? Like, what would I do before Ice Nova? I'd probably want to do some type of slow. Here, let me just put Cone of Cold to 1. Man, they should really just put Dragon's Breath to fire. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why does Dragon's Breath have to go on other specs? It just feels so weird. All right, so with it, Snowdrift should also be instant cast, I think. Okay, so I could do Cone of Cold and keep someone like super slow, right? And then I could send off oh, it's already over. 1 sec. Or I guess I could just do Snowdrift into Ice Nova, Cone of Cold. Like, most people probably won't be able to get away from that. And now they're deeped. It's not that much damage. Fuck. Is the stun frost only? Yeah. Frost bomb. You can't cast frost bomb most of the time and snowdrift. Like, I'm thinking about an arena scenario, right? There's no way you're gonna be able to get both of those cast off. So I'm trying to think of like an easy way to do damage and get damage off. So I was thinking, oh, what if I just like snowdrift into an ice nova? But that doesn't really work out either. All right, let's try this burst again. So if I got up a frost bomb before, but that's so dumb. Okay, so if I snowdrift, frost bomb, and they just don't move for some reason, then it's probably decent damage. It's still so lackluster, man. Fuck. I don't know, man. What I'm I'm feeling the same way I was before. Like, Dragon's Breath doesn't feel like it needs to be there for Frost and Arcane. And Meteor doesn't feel like it needs to be there for Frost and Arcane. And Reflection seems like Reflection should be just Arcane. Dragon's Breath should be just Fire. This Snowdrift should be instant cast. Like, there's so many like things that I would change to make the spec feel smoother. Right now, it just feels like you have so many clunky buttons. It honestly just makes me want to play Wrath where I have Deep Freeze. Like, that's honestly what I'm feeling like. I don't know, man. Fuck. Okay, so let's try this. So we go... DB ring. The ring just fucking misses from RNG. Oh, that's so frustrating. Snowdrift. And we just chill for a sec. And then we orb. Lance. 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 That didn't feel terrible. Casting a Snowdrift on a DK Shaman team. Right. That's the stun right there. Jeez, I mean, that felt decent. Here, let me see if I can duel someone. More hype to a Dragonflight or Wrath? At this exact moment, probably Wrath. Okay, so I DB Sheep someone, and then maybe see. I put the ring around them or something, and then do like this into a Nova. Oh, I fucking moved out for 1 sec. I have to stand literally on top of them or else... Okay, we go again. I literally have to stand on top of them or else it'll break. I don't think it's worth playing, guys. I actually don't even know if it's better than playing like Frostbomb or Ring of Fire or Ice Wall. I literally don't even know if the talent's good enough to play. I mean, the damage from it feels okay. I can use the castle moving talent. Yeah, ice flows. Yeah, maybe. He could have just blinked out of it, yeah. Like, my big problem is if you have to cast too much close range, it's never going to work in arena. So I'm trying to find a build that is a little bit more instant cast. I need someone with the gear I have. Maybe this guy? Fuck. This guy copied gear too. I'm full greens. Okay, I could test on this guy. He's an arcane mage though. I'm just gonna blink. Copy a character over? Dude, I just spent the last like half an hour setting up this guy. Shoot. Guess I could set up another one. I don't know, man. I don't know. I literally don't know if you're gonna be able to play Snowdrift outside of like in 3v3 arena. I don't know if it's good enough to even pick over like concentrated coolness, ice wall, or ring of fire, or frostbomb, because there's a lot of good honor talents and you have to play precognition because this shit's broken. Try DB ring stun frostbomb. It's just too much casting, guys. Imagine trying to get a DB ring into a snowdrift into a frostbomb in an arena match. It's just that's not how the game works. You know what I mean? He reflected it. God. After all that setup, spell reflect. It just feels like mage is smoother without it. Like, I don't want to DB sheep someone and then run close to them to try to get a stun. I'd rather just play 40 yards. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to run in to get a stun on a warrior, because then if they avoid it, then I'm right next to them. It seems like better to just play far. How about this? Summon a strong blizzard that surrounds your target for 6 seconds and slows your target by 70% and deals damage every 1 second. Enemies caught in snowdrift for 3 seconds then become stunned in ice. You could use it on an enemy target. It puts a dot on them. 3 seconds later, they get stunned. So they can, like, they get this dot on them that slows them, and they know they're gonna get stunned in a couple seconds. Kind of like a hunter's serpent sting. Like, how about that? That sounds like it would be good. You throw a stun, you throw this on them. Wyvern shot. Press F6 on the spell, reported as almost but not quite. Feedback. Bug, not deep freeze. I feel like I could do a tweet, I could do another YouTube video, I could do another forum post. But then there's gonna be like just something else. And then they have the talent trees, and once again, I don't like they're not perfect. The mage points are actually looking pretty good. I'm sorry, the frost points are actually looking pretty good. The mage points still need a lot more work. But I just feel like it's a lot of work, man. Yeah, I feel exhausted to like be basically doing Blizzard's job for them, you know? It's like it's just a lot of work. Which I guess it is. It's a lot of work for game design, but maybe I do need to just fucking do that because maybe it'll lead to a better game. I don't know. I think that the ability that seems like it would be most fun, if they want to keep something like this, would be summon a strong blizzard that surrounds your target for 6 seconds and slows them by 70%. Enemies caught in snowdrift for 3 seconds consecutively become frozen in ice. So it doesn't do damage. So you could poly someone into a snowdrift, but it is dispellable. So if you're playing 2v2 with a healer, they could dispel it. So it is dispellable. It's on global. It's instant cast. It does no damage. It does slow, and it stuns them. So you could do combos like sheep into a snowdrift, or you could do sheep into a focus snowdrift with 3 seconds left, so you could like sheep stun a healer or something. Or if a healer doesn't have a dispel, you could throw a snowdrift on them and they're stuck into it and stun into a sheep. But it's a lot of like counterplay. So it's dispellable, but instant cast, and you can put it on someone else and it does not deal damage. That's what I think it should maybe do. Maybe that's what they should do. Maybe that's my feedback. Yeah. Or just give us deep freeze. Deep freeze would be way better, but assuming they don't want to give deep freeze, I think that might be a good solution. I like how you aren't trying to make it insanely OP. Big props. Like I said, I want everyone to be happy here. I want people to have fun playing against it. I want it to be an ability that's fun and exciting. I want mages not to be broken, but very fun. I don't know, man. I'm really trying to meet them halfway here with things, right? Honestly, if I'm gonna give even more feedback, here's what I would do. Dragon's Breath should just be for fire. Deep Freeze they should just add in Deep Freeze just for frost. And they should add in improved counterspell just for arcane. So each spec has one form of CC. Fire gets Dragon's Breath, arcane gets improved counterspell, frost gets Deep Freeze. That to me just seems the most easy, blanket, like fun, exciting thing to do for everyone. Like it just makes sense. It feels fluid. Each spec gets one. So fire doesn't have Deep Freeze, you know, arcane doesn't have Dragon's Breath, or you know, frost doesn't have Dragon's Breath. Like each spec has their one thing they can do. Frost gets deep, fire gets Dragon's Breath, arcane gets blanket. That's done. Like that's it. That's my real feedback. Like that is after thinking about it some more. Like all 3 specs having DB is not good, I think. You just give Dragon's Breath the fire. And that's what fire gets. Fire doesn't get Deep Freeze, you know? And then arcane just gets blanket counterspell. So if for fire, if you want to sheep someone, you can DB sheep. For arcane, if you want to sheep someone, you can blanket CS into a sheep. And if for frost, you can Deep Freeze in a sheep. So each spec has a way of getting a sheep, and a way of playing the game, and a way of bursting, and a way of like oh, I have 20 more seconds till I can DB sheep again. Like, you have something to look forward to. Each spec needs one of those buttons. Deep, Dragon's Breath, Counterspell, Deep. Done. That's my feedback. There it is.